Sabine Bergman.
And I'm Savani Babu. We are the co-founders of Hidden Compass, an award-winning company that's turning nerds like journalists, scientists, artists, and explorers into household names.
As nerdy journalists ourselves, we feel that nuanced, challenging stories are stifled by the modern media business model. So we started a publication that doesn't rely on clicks, targeted advertising, or selling user data. Instead, we're leveraging the power of community.
We have a unique opportunity here. You have a unique opportunity to meet the journalists behind this piece and to directly support their story with a contribution. 50% of proceeds support Hidden Compass, and the other 50% are paid to this journalist in addition to our rates.
This business model is unprecedented in our industry. Your participation helps us champion journalism that's nuanced and sustainable, the antidote to clickbait. Here's a journalist who will get us there.
Hey everybody, I'm Lance. I am a firefighter in Seattle by day and, well, also by night because I work 24-hour shifts. But what gets my creative juices flowing is writing, and I have a really profound love of literature. After high school, I joined the Navy, and then I'd be on these really long deployments across the Pacific Ocean. And when I was out there, I started reading Jack Kerouac and the Beat Generation. And I really fell in love with their whole philosophy and the way that they were openly and authentically themselves. And it came into my life during a time where I was coming out of the closet and I was coming out as gay. And so they really mattered to me and they influenced me a lot. And I read most of Jack Kerouac, but ultimately I sort of moved on into the writings of his friend, Gary Snyder. And Gary's lived an incredible life. It's all about environmentalism and living up to his ideals of Zen Buddhism. And so I've really appreciated everything he's written and continues to write. And he lives by example, and I love that. But Jack Kerouac is the one who really got me going in my adult life, and he introduced me to the great outdoors. My first big backpacking trip was to Desolation Peak, where he wrote a couple books. And so Jack has had a super huge influence on my life, and it's been pivotal for me to move into this great new unknown of the great outdoors. When I first started going out and adventuring, I didn't see a whole lot of people like myself. I didn't see anybody who was openly gay, and it felt like at the time that I was this new crazy explorer doing something that was totally unknown. And I wasn't doing anything groundbreaking. I was just going outside and being myself. So these days I write a lot about being openly gay in the outdoors in order to give people from my community an example of themselves out there, to show that their stories matter and that there's a visible representation of who they are. As a firefighter, you wouldn't think that there is a whole lot of similarities between firefighting and writing, but there's a ton. Both require a huge amount of patience. There's a lot of downtime and you're waiting, and then bam, something happens. And then you have to be really quick to respond and really quick to react. And that's the part of firefighting that I really love, is that action-packed quality. And I take that and I infuse it into my writing. So what I do is I go out into the woods, I go out and explore, I follow my passion, and then I bring it home, and then I put it all together into a story.
Thanks so much for watching, and please contribute to support this journalist. Visit hiddencompass.net to immerse yourself in this story and many others.
Together, we'll create a future that celebrates journalists who research the unknown, helicopter in, snowshoe out, dive deep, and invite us to discover. These are our new influencers.
Explorers are in. Are you?